Buying and selling a home, it can be so complicating, and with an ever-changing real estate market, it's even more confusing. So with that in mind, Arizona Realtors are hosting a statewide hotline right now for home buyers and sellers to call in to get tips about general real estate issues. And here to tell us more is Jim Sexton, the 2015 Arizona Association of Realtors president. Great to see you.
Thank you, Susan. Great to be here.
That hotline opened at 9 this morning, so you guys are, your guys are answering those phones right now. So why is it important that we talk to a realtor?
Well, realtors have access to the market. Realtors are going to be the experienced real estate professionals. It's important because most buyers or sellers only buy real estate once or twice in a lifetime, and it's your most important purchase. So it's good to have some experts in order to help you with the process. So that's why we're answering calls today.
And it's perfect because today only the members from the association are going to be picking up the phone and getting some of those questions answered, because for a lot of folks, getting a realtor, maybe they're not quite at that point yet where they want to get a realtor, but what will you guys provide on that call today?
Well, it's no obligation. It's free. Phone number is 602-351-2444, and we're going to be taking calls until 2 o'clock this afternoon. And so some of the questions we'll answer is that if you're thinking about putting your house on the market, what should I do to spruce it up? How do I positively affect curb appeal? Maybe your house needs some updating. What are the things that you can update that will that'll bring the biggest returns? And if you're a buyer, for example, you've got a lot of questions that come up as well. So from a buyer's perspective, let's find out, what do I do? You know, what can I buy? What can I qualify for? What's the loan process going to be about? So we'll be answering those questions. Again, feel free to call in. We'll be taking calls until 2 o'clock.
I can imagine you guys field a number of questions on a daily basis. Why did you want to do this hotline? Why was that so important?
Well, we are the Association of Realtors, and so we have 43,000 members, and we'll be taking the calls throughout the state, so 43,000 members throughout the state. And as you said in your intro, the buying and selling process is a complicated process, and the question becomes, who do I go to with my question? How do I get started? What are the resources? There's a lot of resources that are available online, but are they specific to your market, to the market that you're living in or the market you're considering? And that's why, you know, real estate is always going to be local, and it's best to consult with a local expert as to what your real estate needs are going to be and what your questions are.
Yeah, and Jim just kind of pointed to a few of the questions that you guys get. I'm going to throw some more at you, because you guys really do get some big questions, and some of the top ones. How do I find out what my home is worth?
Sure, there's a lot of different resources. You know, if you're in the Phoenix marketplace, and I'm primarily in Phoenix, so let's talk about just the Phoenix, greater Phoenix market. You know, it's a pocket market, and so I can be on one side of the street and the values are X, and go across the street and they're X plus 20%. And so it's a function of zeroing in on specifically what your property would be worth. So there's a number of resources, both online and you know, public and online. And I'm sorry?
No, you're fine. And so many people right now, with it being holiday time, maybe their house is on the market and they're thinking, maybe I should pull it off the market. I've got family coming in town. Or those on the other side who want to start thinking about buying a home in the new year. What do you recommend? Well,
people that are looking at houses this time of year are going to be serious buyers. Because there's so many distractions. You know, rather be shopping for the family than shopping necessarily for a house. And so if your house is on the market, it still has to show, and be livable and be attractive to potential buyers. Again, a lot of sellers that are thinking of selling might postpone until the first of the year, but now's the time to prepare for it and to start your projects, whether it's landscaping projects, whether it's painting, touch-up, or you know, minor things such as that. All right,
so those are questions, again, that the hotline folks can answer for you. And it is important to talk to a licensed professional, correct?
Absolutely. And there's a difference between a licensed professional and a realtor. And again, a realtor is going to have access to the entire marketplace, you know, the properties that are on the market in MLS, and be able to help you with standardized forms, standardized contracts, and be able to answer your questions for you.
Oh, well, Jim, thank you so much. So we want to give you that number because, as we said, that hotline is open now. Call into the Ask a Realtor hotline right now today until 2 o'clock this afternoon. So you do need to get those questions formed and get that call going. 602-351-2444. That is the hotline number to reach a local realtor. The number again, 602-351-2444. Arizona Association of Realtors is located at 255 East Osborne Road, Suite 200 in Phoenix. Visit them online at aaronline.com.